Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Then Now WWE Forever Together 4-pack with Hulk Hogan Elite, Rocky Maivia Elite, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Becky Lynch. So I have the camera in a different spot. I actually have it on a higher angle on my desk, so I'm going to see if this works. If not, I'll adjust the camera. So I'm going to show y'all the side of the packaging. I'm going to have to hold it up a little bit so the camera can capture it, which is fine. You know, sometimes you gotta do stuff yourself. I'm actually having to move the camera because the box is so long. So that's the back there. I'm gonna read all the descriptions for you. Starting off with Hulk Hogan. When Hulk Hogan pinned Iron Sheik for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Hulkamania was born. It ran wild for the 80s, became the strongest force in the universe, and helped launch WWE into mainstream pop culture. So what you gonna do when the 24-inch pythons and millions of Hulkamaniacs run wild on you? Rocky Maivia. Survivor Series 1996 introduced the world to a young, third-generation superstar named Rocky Maivia. Within a short period of time, he developed into the most electrifying man in WWE before becoming a household name and the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, The Rock. Stone Cold Steve Austin. WWE was at the peak of popularity during the Attitude Era, and no superstar defined the Attitude Era more than Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake stomped a mud hole in everyone who got in his way, even if he had to come out of retirement at WrestleMania. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. So, at the end, I'm going to point out where these attires are from once we're reviewing each figure individually. So, pretty much, actually, no, I'll just tell you later. Okay, Becky Lynch. The Women's Revolution took over WWE in 2015, and one of the superstars leading the charge was Becky Lynch. Soon the man became the face of the franchise, winning the first Women's SmackDown Championship. Becoming the first woman to win a WrestleMania main event and leading the women's division to higher heights than ever before. I think there should have been 2 women in this, but I'm not going to bring it up too much. So, alright, let me know how this camera angle is. If you like it or not, let's get into the packaging. I should say, let's unbox these figures and find out what this 4-pack is all about. So, I picked this up at Target today. Today is Friday. I forget what numerical day it is, but it's Friday. That's all y'all need to know. Anyways, so normally this is like $79.99. I picked it up for $55.99 because it was on a sale, probably because it was the last one. So I don't know if this is the new packaging or the old packaging. I know it was recalled, but I don't really care if it's the original packaging or the new packaging because I was planning on opening it regardless. Although if I do find another copy of it and I have the money for it, I will get another one to keep in box because its packaging is beautiful. But for my first go-round of it, I'm opening it. That's what I advise all collectors do, is don't keep stuff in box unless it's like an AEW chase. Because what's the point of paying money for something to keep it in packaging? I mean, I get why people do it, but I think it's interesting. I'll say that. Alright, so plastic prisons. Alright, we're going to do this individually for each person. We're going to start with the Hulkster, because it's the Hulkster. You got to start with the Hulkster. And then we'll go into everyone else. Hulk is the only one that comes with a title, which I like, because I don't want to have to remove titles from everyone. Alright, and if I have to split this video into 2 parts, I will. I think I should be able to get it in 1 part, but we'll see, right? So, I'm going to take this off screen so I can grab Hulk's other pair of interchangeable hands. Then we're going to get into Hulk and his accessories, and we'll get into Rocky Maivia and Rocky Maivia's accessories, then Stone Cold and his accessories, then Becky and her accessories. And at the end, I'm going to give each figure a, actually no, I'm just going to give a score for each figure individually, after I'm done posing them around and telling you about their accessories. And at the very end, I'll give the whole pack a review, like a score. Alright, so Hulkster. Alright, no messed up elbows. I like that. Alright, so we got my Hulkster figure right here. I'm going to stand him right there. We're going to talk about his accessories first. So he comes with a pair of mic. Oh my, seriously? Did I just drop his mic holding hand? Ugh. Sorry, it's always something happening. Okay, there's the mic holding hands. He also comes with his pointing what you gonna do, brother hands. There they are. He also comes with a interchangeable head, a serious head, and then like his smiling head. I think, I'm trying to decide what head looks more like him. Let me know which head you think looks more like him. I'm probably gonna, I'm just gonna put the serious head on him. I don't like the smiling head. Something feels off about it. There we go. Now he's fixed up. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the accessories away at the end. So let's try and move so we can get into all the figures. So let's take off his championship and look at this. So this is the classic original title, like the green one. Here it is. I love the color green. It says World Wrestling on the top. I don't know if you can see it. It says Heavyweight Champion on the bottom. It's a pretty basic design. This is like the original world title. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, set that aside. So, let's take off his shirt. Because, you know, Hulk never really wears a shirt anyways. So, let's look at his shirt. Then let's get into Hulk. And then we'll give him a score and move on to Rocky Maivia. Which I'm very excited for all these figures. Probably Rocky Maivia the most. Alright, so on the front, this shirt says American Made. On the back, Hulkamania is a sleeveless cloth goods. So, never hear me complain about cloth goods. So now let's get into the Hulk figure. So, starting off with this head sculpt. This looks a lot like Hulk. So he has his tan, which I like. His head's removable. I already showed you all that. Got a nice build here. Double jointed arms. Let's see. Ab crunch is nice and tight, which I like. Yellow trunks, pretty basic here. I'll swap his hands when I'm done. I'm on a limited time trying to fit all these figures into the same video. Alright. So there's his posability. Basic red knee pads. There's the other, his big yellow boots with white laces. You know, pretty basic stuff. Pretty basic Hulk figure. I like this Hulk figure, feels really good in hand. This reminds me a lot of the early 96. The only difference really is the accessories. So, I give this 4-pack Hulk Hogan an overall score of a 10 out of 10. This is like a perfect figure. I don't really have any quarrels with it at all. It feels great in hand. Poses around well. My only complaint is that his head might be a little too close to his body. Like a little too close to his upper part here. But other than that, it's a great figure. So, pretty much a perfect Hulk figure. Next person to get into is Rocky Maivia. Now, I do have a comparison for Rocky Maivia. I couldn't find my late 96 Hulk anywhere, so I didn't have anyone to, compare him to. Rocky Maivia, though, I do have some comparisons for him. So, Hulk. So, I was going to do a screenshot of, all of them up next to each other at the end. I don't think I'll have time, though. But, in my next video, I will, not with their accessories, but with, their in-ring attires. I'll put them all next to each other. Alright, so Rocky Maivia actually looks like a really cool figure. I've never owned a Rocky Maivia. I haven't really had a need to, but at the price I got this, I feel like it was a good deal. So, you know what? Now I own a Rocky Maivia. So, we'll start off with the accessories here. So, he has open, Gunther chopping hands. He also has mic holding hands. Then he has, this little entrance cape here, which is plastic, so I think it's removable. How do you remove this? Oh, you have to remove it by taking off his head. Okay, so. For some reason, he has tape on him. I don't like that. Mattel, what are you doing with tape? Oh, shoot. Oh, I may actually have to split this into 2 parts. We'll see. So as long as I do it by under 15 minutes, then I'll be able to upload this. Alright, so starting off with this head sculpt, this looks a lot like Rock, especially Rocky Maivia from this time. I don't know if I showed you on the last one. There's the head rotation. Pretty basic elbow pads here, just with some logos on them. Blue, you know, double jointed arms. His elbow pad keeps coming down, so. I mean, it is rubber, so I like that. I don't like the plastic ones. Okay. Ab crunch is nice and tight also on this one, so I like that. Pretty basic attire here. Moving down, he's got really good posability in the knees. He's got his knee pads with his logos on them. Moving down, he's got his white boots, lace boots. Oh, are these basic boots? I don't know, so his boots don't really move. I think these are basic boots. So that's going to dock him. So I'm going to do a comparison, then we're going to move on to Stone Cold. I may have to do Becky in a separate video. I think I'll be able to get to Austin, though. So, here's the Elite WrestleMania Rock up next to this Rocky Maivia from this 4-pack. So I'm going to move Rock aside and give Rocky Maivia a score. Rocky Maivia gets a 9.9 out of 10. I know I'm throwing out good scores, but this is really a good figure. Maybe not the best, like, version of Rock, but for the figure itself, it's a great figure. The only problem I have is, like, the boots are, like, really tight and don't really move at all. So, only thing that docks it. Other than that, it's a perfect figure. Now let's get into the figure I most want to get into, and that is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was born in 2007, so not during Stone Cold's era. However, I'm still a big fan of him. And I don't have any Stone Cold figures. Actually, scratch it. I have an old basic, but it's like falling apart and like super loose. I couldn't even find it. I think it's lost in my Alright. No, I can't get that hand out of there, so I have to do it off camera. So he does come with mic holding hands. The other one I couldn't get out. And I'm on limited time, so we're gonna have to get straight into this Austin. Alright, he does have messed up elbows, but I'll be able to fix that later. So, let's get into the guy I've been wanting to review for a long time. So, starting off with this head sculpt, looks just like him. It is removable, so if you want to swap heads, you can. He's got his Austin 316. Sure, there's the smoking skull logo on the back. Alright, I'm going to take off the shirt. I'll put it back on off camera, but just so you guys can see, there he is without the shirt. So, his right arm seems fine. His left arm's a little messed up, so I'll have to do that. Just that later. Double jointed arms. Nice tight ab crunch. Pretty much everything you could ask out of a figure. Moving down, he's got his blue jorts. Or I should say like short jeans, actually. Belt. His knees, even with these like knee braces, his knees still move around really well. He's got these knee braces. Black knee braces. There's his other knee brace. There's his tattoo. He's got, unlike the Rocky Maivia, his boots are not basic boots. His boots are a little tight, but they're not basic boots. These are elite boots. So, let's pose this guy around a little bit so I can give him a score. Becky, I'm going to do in a separate video, just due to time constraints. So, I'll post the Becky part on it probably today, because it will be a pretty short video. But this part's only getting Maivia, Hogan, and Austin. So, let's give Austin a score. So this is a pretty good Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. I don't really have any quarrels with it, other than a slightly messed up arm. But other than that, this Austin figure gets like a 9.5 out of 10. There's a few reasons I docked it, mainly because the boots are pretty tight. But the good thing is it's elite boots, not basic boots. Also docked him because his left messed up arm, which is slightly messed up on the left side. Normally I don't dock that, but it's just so annoying because this is such a great figure. But other than that, it's a great figure. Highly recommend it. And if you want part 2 of this video, let me know, because Becky will have to be in a different video. Deuces.